Why is it that the moment your hair turns gray, your voice starts to fade in the room? Why is it that after decades of life, work, parenting, and sacrifice, you're suddenly treated as if you're invisible? In today's fast-paced, youth-obsessed culture, aging is often seen not as a badge of honor, but as a silent fade into the background. Older adults are frequently overlooked, underestimated, and dismissed. They are told they're out of touch, too slow, too fragile, or no longer needed. And yet, it's these very individuals who have built the world we live in, brick by brick, sacrifice by sacrifice. This isn't just sad. It's wrong. And it matters now more than ever. Because by 2030, 1 in 5 people in the United States will be over 65. That means millions of voices, millions of stories, millions of lessons, ignored, unless we choose to change that. This video is for those who feel invisible, for those who've been told they're too old to matter, for those who want to reclaim not just respect, but purpose. Let's talk about the reality, and let's talk about how to change it. Part 1. Common ways older adults are disrespected: social, family, workplace, media. 1.1 In social settings. Older adults are often interrupted, spoken over, or assumed to be confused. People may raise their voices unnecessarily, speak slowly, as if talking to a child, or disregard their presence in group discussions. 1.2 In the family. In families, the voices of elders may be ignored in decision-making. Their advice is brushed off as outdated, and their needs are deprioritized in favor of younger generations. Even in caregiving situations, autonomy is often stripped away. 1.3 In the workplace. Age discrimination is real. Many seniors are pushed out before retirement or find it difficult to get hired again. They're seen as inflexible or technologically incompetent, regardless of their actual skills. 1.4 In the media. Movies and television often portray seniors as comedic relief, forgetful, or helpless. Rarely are they cast as strong, wise, or central characters. This reinforces societal stereotypes. 1.5 In healthcare. Elderly patients are often not taken seriously. Symptoms are dismissed as just part of aging, leading to misdiagnosis or neglect. Doctors may talk to younger family members instead of the patient themselves. Part 2. Root causes. Why society treats the elderly differently. 2.1 The culture of youth. Modern culture glorifies youth, beauty, speed, energy. Aging is portrayed as decline. In such a culture, older adults are viewed as past their prime, which leads to marginalization. 2.2 Technological generational gaps. Technology advances so rapidly that generational gaps in tech literacy are often misinterpreted as incompetence. Seniors may be excluded or talked down to simply because they didn't grow up with smartphones. 2.3 Capitalism and productivity. In a society that measures value by output and profit, retirees are seen as no longer contributing. This economic model overlooks the immense non-financial contributions of older adults: wisdom, childcare, mentoring, volunteering. 2.4 Fragmented family structures. Multi-generational households are less common. Elders live apart from their children and grandchildren. Without daily interaction, natural respect erodes. Out of sight, out of mind. 2.5 Fear of mortality. Younger people often fear aging because it reminds them of death. This unconscious discomfort can lead to avoidance or even contempt toward older adults. Part 3. Psychological impact of being dismissed or ignored. 3.1 Loss of identity. When society stops listening, older adults may start to question their own worth. They feel like ghosts in their own homes or communities. 3.2 Depression and isolation. Being ignored or underestimated leads to loneliness, which is directly linked to depression, anxiety, and even dementia. Lack of respect becomes a health issue. 3.3 Internalized ageism. Many seniors begin to believe the negative stereotypes. They stop speaking up, taking risks, or trying new things, trapped by a belief that they're no longer capable. 3.4 Breakdown in communication. When elders stop expressing themselves, families miss out on their stories, wisdom, and insight. This creates emotional distance and misunderstandings across generations. Part 4. Real stories. When respect was lost, and how it was restored. Story 1. Margaret's retirement. Margaret worked as a nurse for 40 years. When she retired, her children started making decisions for her without asking. She felt useless. But one day, she volunteered at a community clinic. Slowly, she regained a sense of purpose. Her family saw her confidence grow and started listening again. Story 2. James and Technology. James, 72, was told he was too old to learn how to use a tablet. But with his granddaughter's help, he mastered video calls, online banking, and even started a YouTube channel for veterans. His family now calls him their tech guru. Story 3. Maria's Garden. Maria was a widow living alone. Her neighbors thought she was just a quiet old lady. But when she started a small community garden, she became the heart of the neighborhood. People began to see her as a leader, not a burden. Part 5. 10 Practical Ways to Regain Respect in Family and Society. Speak up, share your opinions, ask questions, tell your stories. Stay curious, learn new skills. Take classes. Embrace change. Lead by example. Show strength through kindness, consistency, and wisdom. Set boundaries. Don't allow others to make decisions for you without consent. Join communities. Be part of clubs, groups, or volunteer projects. Teach the young. Share life lessons. Mentor. Offer perspective. Stay active, exercise, eat well, and take care of yourself physically and mentally. Embrace technology. Use it to stay connected and informed. Stand up for others. Advocate not just for yourself, but for all older adults. Redefine aging. Show the world that growing older is not about fading. It's about evolving. Part 6. Changing the Narrative. How older adults can lead and inspire. You have nothing to prove, but everything to offer. Older adults have more influence than they realize. By stepping into roles of mentorship, storytelling, and community leadership, they reshape how society sees aging. Speak in schools. Run workshops. Share your memoir. Start a blog. Record your history. Engage in civic life. Don't wait for the world to come to you. Go to it. Show them that your life experience is not a relic of the past, but a guide for the future. Conclusion. Growing older is not growing weaker. Aging is not a curse. It's not a disease. It's not a decline. It's a crown earned through years of love, labor, mistakes, growth, and survival. You are not less. You are more. More aware. More grounded. More experienced. The world may not always see that, but you can teach it too. Demand your seat at the table. Speak your truth. Share your gifts. Because growing older is not growing weaker, it's growing deeper. Call to action. Like, share, and honor the wisdom around you. If you found value in this message, don't let it stop here. Direct it, share it with someone over 60 who needs encouragement. Loudspeaker post it on your timeline and challenge stereotypes. Brain talk to your family about how they treat older relatives. And most of all, if you're over 60, remember, you're not invisible. You're essential. Older Adult Red Heart, hit like, subscribe, and never forget, the world still needs your wisdom.